What's going on, guys? This is Sneaker Professor, and today we're here with one of the most legendary releases of 2025, or maybe even in the last few years. I would even say this might be the best release, GR wise, since the Lost and Found ones, in my opinion. The Cement 4s, you guys already know what I'm bringing to you. These are beautiful, and I'm gonna give you the honest truth about these and how the release actually went. So guys, unboxing these, it's just a regular Jordan 4 box, nothing crazy. It's not really anything to even show you guys. That kind of speckled print on the paper, that's really about it. Nothing special, but they came in the OG style box, which is cool because these are an OG colorway and probably, in my opinion, the best Jordan 4 ever made. The white cement 4s, and I'm going to show you guys the shape. They did a phenomenal job with the shape on this shoe. I think overall the shoe's done pretty well. You guys already know, I don't even need to go into crazy detail because you guys know what these are. The Cement 4s, I'm sure you guys have seen 100 videos by now on these, maybe more. And you guys know it's just a classic colorway. These originally released in 1989, and we've seen them retro a couple times since, I believe 1999, 2012, which was a terrible pair, by the way. And then in 2016, we finally got that Nike Air back with some nice soft leather, but the shape wasn't amazing. And they kind of fixed that shape with this, and they kind of, I would say they super revamped the Jordan 4 in general to actually give us a good shape, because for many years we actually had a terrible shaped Jordan 4. That 2012 pair, like I told you guys, was absolutely horrible. So let's talk about these. The Jordan 4 white cement, were they easy to get? I would say if you put in the footwork to actually get them, there was a lot of pairs made. So they were, I would say, relatively easy to get. But if you just woke up at 9 o'clock and tried to stroll in and grab them, you might have missed on your size. I mean, by me, these flew pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure they're almost all sold out except maybe the smaller sizes. I think smaller sizes might be sitting, but the bigger sizes, 12, 13, those kind of flew off shelves. Everybody picked up their raffles, and anybody who lined up was looking for a size 12 or 13 because they know that these are gonna sell quick, and there's usually not a huge stock for sizes 12 and 13, even 11 and a half. So these went pretty quick. A lot of people were like, on the fence. I saw some people say it might sit, some people say it might, sell out fast, but I think if you wanted these, you could obtain them. Maybe not everybody was able to actually go ahead and get a pair because there was a lot of people that wanted this pair. Factor in the resellers that are buying multiple pairs, and then factor in people that want the pairs, and random sneaker OGs coming back just for these pairs that are releasing this year. So I wouldn't say it was super easy to get, but it shouldn't have been insanely hard to get either if you put in the footwork to go in to get raffles, maybe made a connect at Foot Locker Champs or anything like that, or you went up early and lined up, or just walked in the store, went into multiple stores. I'm sure a lot of people were able to get pairs. If not, resale isn't anything crazy right now. But let's talk about the shoes. So you've got an all white leather upper on these, of course, and the leather, I would say, is pretty stiff. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it feels kind of stiff, and it's a thicker cut of leather, I guess, which is a good thing. I'm not sure if this is a genuine cut of leather, but it kind of feels like the Jordan 1, like high 85s, like how they did the bread ones this year and stuff. It's a thick cut of leather. So if it is a genuine cut of leather, these probably will wear in really nicely. But I did wish they kind of put a softer leather on these because it does feel kind of stiff. But it's Jordan brand, guys. What else do we expect? But that beautiful, nice white upper on the shoe stands out so good. And the netting on the shoe is actually very soft. So usually it's kind of like a plastic, I don't know, it's like a weird plastic material usually, but on this Jordan 4, it's pretty soft, I would say, and the shape, as you guys can see, feels more fluid as the shoe kind of goes down and whatnot. It has that widow's peak on the toe box here, and then you've obviously got that speckled print on the midsole around the shoe, and obviously on the wings, and then the back with the Nike Air. And of course, you've got your classic, one of the best outsoles ever on the Jordan 4, and you've got your red flight Jumpman with the black, and then of course, yeah, you've got your inner of the shoe, and it's got pretty good padding. Honestly, on the inside of the shoe, I feel like they've added more padding to the shoe since the SB4s, And the way the tongue and everything, the shape, like it's so fluid. The shoe's super fluid. But one thing I'll point out to you guys that was not on the recent release of the Cement 4s was the speckled print on the back of the Nike Air. So that is, I believe, a true to original thing that they had in 1989. And I don't know if it was, since then, it was on any pairs. I haven't had the 1999 pair in hand in so long, so I don't actually remember if that detail was on those. But this is the closest that we've probably seen ever to the 1989 pair, and I think Jordan Brand, like I said, did a good job. A lot of people don't like this Nike Air tag. They say it's kind of cheap, flimsy and stuff, but guys, at the same time, I understand what you're saying. But this is how they used to come. Back in the day, they didn't have those chain kind of holders with the plastic, the thick plastic that they had before. It came like this back in the day, you know, it was a flimsy tag with this, you know, little crappy piece of plastic that costs probably nothing to actually put on the shoe. But this is how it actually, like, it used to come, guys. So I'm kind of fine with that. I do like the chain with the plastic better. I think it's, you know, it's cooler, feels more premium, special. But I mean, this is all right too. I'm fine with it because it's, like I said, it's like, it's an OG. And guys, if you guys missed on these, this to me was probably a top 3 release of the year, if not maybe the best release of the year. That's not maybe a collab, unless we're talking about maybe the Brick by Bricks and stuff like that. But I think so far this is probably the best release of the year. And then guys, I have the Mellows at number 2. Like I said in the previous video, those Mellow 12s, the leather on those was jumping. That was a beautiful shoe, guys. If you didn't get those Mellow 12s, go ahead and get those. That was an amazing release to go ahead and pick up. But guys, I'm super excited to have these. I'm gonna just show you a quick comparison with the 2016 pair. I don't have the 2012 or the 1999 pair to show you guys, but I do have the 2016 pair just to show you guys differences in the shape and the leather. So guys, do not judge. My cements have been worn a lot. These have been worn too much. These definitely need an insane clean, but you guys can see just how the shape difference is on these. This kind of feels more like, it kind of goes like a slant and then straight, whereas the new release is kind of just a fluid slant, you know, motion going down and stuff. And the Nike Air is almost the same at the back, honestly. It's just the speckled on the actual black Nike Air on the newer pair compared to the old one doesn't have that speckled, you know, little print on it and stuff. And the tongue, I would say, is a lot bigger sitting up and stuff. Obviously, these are worn and unlaced, so it kind of alters the shape and whatever a little bit. But if you guys can see on this pair, the leather is like a lot softer and stuff. Like I would say the leather is like way softer on this pair particularly. But yeah, these need a crazy clean, honestly, guys. Like, I'm so sorry I have to even show you these, but I did get good wears out of these, so it's good that they, you know, dropped a new pair, because I think I desperately needed a new pair. And guys, you know, I don't wear a lot of my shoes, so when I do, I really like them. Like, this is like a must shoe. Like, you know, I've had these for so long, like, so I wore these a lot of times, but I'm gonna give these a good clean because I'm just realizing now how like dirty I got these. I'm not gonna lie, guys. But another difference I would say is like the gray. This has a lighter gray. I actually like the gray on the 2016 better, and the speckled like the speckled paint on the midsole and the wings and stuff, I think I like it better on this one. I'm not sure if the newer one's closer to the original, but I would say I like it on the older pair, guys. But other than that, it's honestly a similar, almost, it's the same shoe basically, other than those subtle differences. But Jordan did get the shape right on these. And yeah, guys, that's really about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like I said, I'm going to be more consistent for you guys. If you guys haven't seen my recent videos, go check out the Mellow 12 video I just dropped and the video I dropped on the Mist Blue 4s. Probably a top 3 to 5 shoe of all time for me. It's a huge grail, and I finally picked those up, the 06 pair, the only time I'd ever released. So you guys go check out those 2 videos. And guys, I'm going to be more consistent, and I know I kind of dropped off a little bit, didn't drop as many videos, so you know, you guys stay tuned. Shout out to everybody that still enjoys the videos and whatnot. I'm gonna, guys, like I said, we've got some good releases coming up. We've got those Kobe Dodgers coming up, and I hit on the Kobe 9 what does, and I have the Kobe 8 what does. I'm gonna do a review on both of those shoes in separate videos, so if you guys are Kobe fans, stay tuned for those. But those Kobe 6 Dodgers or 8 Dodgers, whatever, those are coming out the end of the month. Hopefully I hit on those for you guys. And then we've got the Ferrari 14s and the Great 5s. The Great 5s is my second favorite shoe ever. So we've got some heat coming out, guys, and we've got some amazing videos that are gonna be coming to you. But that's it for this video. Did you guys cop or drop these? Let me know. This is a banger. I think if you guys didn't cop these, you should go cop these. If you guys pass on these, it's okay too. It's all preference at the end of the day. But if you're a huge sneakerhead, I feel like this might be a must in the collection. But that's it for this video. You guys take care, and I'll be back soon. Peace.